Hey there, Cancer. It's Angela, Grounded Dreamers. How are we doing? We are here to do a soul guidance reading for you for June, for the month of June. And we're taking, the current energies and what, as I shuffled off screen, off camera, I call in the energy of Cancer, and then we zero in on an aspect of yourself or an area of your life that can be, that we can shine a light on and focus and take steps to transform. Okay, so that's where we are here. And I pulled an oracle card from this deck called Native Spirit. And the card that I pulled for you, Cancer, is the Spirit of Earth. I love this because, it's talking about grounding. It's talking about getting grounded and getting, feeling solid so that you have a solid base to be able to move from. And, you could just go out into the, out into the earth or, onto the earth and ground yourself on the ground, go sit with your back up against a tree or, lay in the grass or in the dirt or what, on the floor, even in your home, and really just feel the support of the earth that's there always for you. It's always there. But in addition, this kind of could indicate that you, it also talks about your physical body, right? Your own, embodying everything that you do fully, making sure that your body is detoxified and you drink enough water and you're focused on, the right habits of rest and all that, so that you're in you have a more solid foundation in order to move forward into your days. You could create spaces in your home that are pleasing, that make you feel at peace, that make you feel centered and grounded, whatever that is. If it's a corner of a room, with some candles and an altar, or certain pictures that make you feel grounded and peaceful, whatever, but create that as sort of a little mini template so that you can spend time there, recharge, right? Get in touch with yourself and your surroundings in a positive way. And then that translates for you in everything else you do, right? And the people you communicate with and in the situations you find yourself in outside of your home. So this is about earthing, tapping into your home and making sure your physical body is grounded and connected. I love it. This is a lot. Spend a lot of time in nature. There's a lot of abundance to be found there. Okay, so we are going to do the clarification here with these Zen cards, and as it pertains to this sort of grounding energy. Okay, so your starting point here, Cancer, look at that, is suppression. So yeah, you might feel stuck. You might feel a little stuck, and or unexpressed. You might have things that are unexpressed within you that you're not allowing to come to the surface because of, maybe you don't want to rock the boat, or there's some fears around it, or you don't feel like you have the energy to deal with some of this stuff that's tamped down into your soul, but you don't want to leave it there very much longer, right? You want to shift this. You want to make movement. And, that guidance that we had about creating a space in your home that brings you peace, that allows you to feel connection to spirit and to your higher self and to love, that will help ease some of this feeling of stuck energy, right? That at one time or another, we all experience. Internally, supporting the concept of moving some of this energy up and out of your experience is creativity. Oh yeah. See, the quickest way to move stuck energy is by inspiration and creativity. This could mean that within you, you kind of know that, and you have an idea that you've, wanted to make shifts and maybe even create something, create a project, give birth, or create, a piece of art, whether it's write a song or dance a dance or draw a picture or write a book or whatever, even just write a journal. Expression is the opposite of suppression, right? And within you, this, okay, I've been feeling stuck. I really all it takes is just to start with the expression. Creative expression is the way, the antidote to the suppression and that stuck feeling. But remembering that, getting solid in your physical body and your physical environment around you, and making sure it's the way you curate it so that it's pleasing to you. And, as you move about your home, or you move about your garden, or you move about in your life, in your body, that you are really feeling solid instead of stuck, right? Solid in your movement, but not stuck. Okay. So knowing that the creative expression is the antidote to this stuck feeling, then we have the We Are the World card. So this kind of tells me that maybe some of this suppression and this feeling of stuckness has you feeling alone, like not supported, and not always physically, like I don't have enough friends around me, I don't have enough family, not exactly physically, but more energetically. But you have all the support of the universe and of spirit and of the planet itself that you need in order to move from this stuck energy. Also, this could be reach out to friends. It could literally be that, that will help in moving this suppressed energy, because we have internally, creating and expressing, and externally connection, right? Whether it be energetic, spiritually, universally, or physically on this planet. So with others. So those are kind of that's kind of the in and out of moving from this state of feeling stuck. Get out in nature, go, even if you live in the city, go to the park, go stand and look straight up at the sky and connect with nature, right? It helps take our mind off of the fact that we feel stuck, and it helps us to grease those wheels within us to create new ways of being, or create new projects and get things moving again. Okay. But it does take, that grounding too. It's important. Okay. The key to moving forward, and I pulled isolation. So if you are feeling disconnected from this sort of We Are the World vibration, this would be your key, is to drop that. I mean, the suppression and the isolation, they kind of go hand in hand, right? If I'm holding things in and keeping things back and not really expressing things out, that cuts me off from others, but also from my own inner being. It cuts me off from my life force, right? So it's important to, clear some of that so that you do feel more grounded. Remember this card, it talks about your physical being. It's all about your physical being as it relates to this space of feeling stuck. So maybe it's about, taking more walks and getting moving and being out in nature and, creating a new workout routine or something. But that will all help to shift both of these energies of feeling stuck. Okay. Once you grease those wheels and get things moving, you get to enjoy, a sort of a higher level of awareness. You get to expand and grow from that feeling of being stuck. And where you land after you, oh my gosh, this is crazy. The Thunderbolt card comes up. So this is after we work through the process, we acknowledge that there's things that are stuck. We get moving in our body. We create a space in our home that helps us feel more at ease. We start to, express ourselves a little more in various ways. And that creates a connection with others, right? Then we get to move out of that disconnection and shed, literally let go of all that extra weight, all those things that have been holding us back, that have been keeping us in place, that have been making us feel stuck and suppressed. We get to shed that weight. We get to say, you know what? This isn't working for me anymore. Whatever it may be, this may or may not involve other people. This could just be your own processes. This could be the way I see things holds me in place, right? If I see that glass is half empty, I'm going to have half empty glasses all around me, right? But if I shift my perception a little bit and let go of that, being stuck in this cycle of nothing ever good happens to me, if I shift my perception even just once, it opens up a whole new way of seeing things and experiencing things. And you get to drop, that extra weight, that extra energy that's been holding you down. Within you, this shedding, this Thunderbolt card is supported by the Innocence card. This is fresh eyes, new way of seeing things. Even though this guy's old and wise and seen it and done it all and really has nothing that he needs to learn, he's still engaging with this cricket or grasshopper in a way that has him delighted. He's smiling and laughing and engaging with this creature as if he's never seen one before, right? That's that vibration of innocence. It's life is fresh, life is new, right? We come from suppression and stuckness to a willingness to change our physical surroundings so that we can, drop those old ways, drop those old paradigms and those old viewpoints that have held us down, shed those from our experience, and then everything's fresh, right? Or, at least has the potential to be fresh, because our perception is where it all starts, right? If you can shift the way you see it, then, what does the Dr. Dyer say? When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change, right? It's all a matter of your perception. And this process, starting with your physical being, is a way to create that new way of seeing things. And then your final card, Cancer, is integration. Now, this is really interesting because we had this heavier energy, right? We had this feeling cut off from things. And we knew that we needed to make a shift, right? Get creative, make a new move, change our surroundings, change our physical habits, and that will create new energy in our life. And then we get to shed the old ways and see the new. And now the lesson in the end is to include all of it. It's not to shun that stuck period and say, oh, I never want to do that again. Well, it was kind of needed, you kind of needed to feel stuck in order to get creative about how you're going to move past it, right? So the integration card is asking you to let all of that sit with you. Let it all be part of who you are as you carry forward and move yourself into, your next level or your next state of being. So this integration, it's important to not discard these more, heavier stuck times and energies, and with the intention of avoiding it at all costs from now on, because you'll come upon another cycle in your life where things aren't moving as quickly. They're not as easy. The answer isn't as clear, right? I may not feel so great, and I might not want to admit that. And I may not want to, you'll come upon all this again. So it's a matter of being willing to let all of that be true in your experience as you move forward. That's the key. That's the key to our growth, hit a wall, feel stuck, pause with it, figure out a way that we want to move through it, and then move through it. And then you feel free, and I feel more capable and more aware. And then I hit another wall, and here we go again, right? You learn and you grow from all of these experiences. And for you at this point, Cancer, it starts with your physical existence, body, earth, home, all of the ways that you move through your day in the physical world. Make shifts there, and things will shift forward from there. Okay. I love this. This is very good. This is very good advice. My ascendant, I have a Cancer rising in my chart, and this is making sense for me too, a lot. So I really like it. Okay. All right, you guys, that's it for now. And I hope you enjoyed this reading. Let's see, give me some likes and subscribe and do all the things that you do to engage with the channel, and we can keep growing together. And I will see you next time. Okay, I'll see you real soon. Okay, love you guys.